Live from the Kennedy Greenhouse Studio, this is SGTV News 4.
Good evening. Our top story tonight. Today on Green Street, Russell House was vandalized. On the side of the building, the words "Mr. Caslin shut it down, 600 plus sick must die" were written in white paint. This, of course, is referring to the number of cases here on campus and telling President Caslin to shut down the school. It was then covered during Gamecock football's Black Lives Matter march on Green Street and then uncovered so the university could power wash the graffiti off. In a Board of Trustees meeting that took place at 1:30 p.m. today, no big announcements were made and the vandalism was not mentioned. Head over to SGTV News 4's Twitter to get all the other details, pictures, and videos of all that took place today on Green Street.
As of Friday, the amount of active coronavirus cases at the University of South Carolina is 557. 553 students and 4 employees have contracted the virus. The alert level of the virus, previously marked as the new normal, was changed to low as a result of the numbers. On the campus tracker, the highest of the 11 alert factors that could contribute to a campus shutdown is campus case burden. The campus case burden is the closest to a moderate alert level, while other factors such as campus testing remain at low alert levels. Since August 1st, 10,485 people have been tested, with 634 cases resulting positive. 35.1% of the isolation and quarantine spaces on campus are currently being utilized. The designated isolation building for those infected is Bates West, and the quarantine building for those who have had direct contact with a positive case is the National Advocacy Center. We are currently awaiting more campus COVID-19 results as the campus case tracker is updated every Tuesday and Friday.
An officer working for the Columbia Police Department has recently been suspended without pay. This comes after a video of him using a racial slur circulated on the internet. On Saturday night, Sergeant Chad Walker was patrolling 5 Points when police say a man used a racial slur against Walker. Walker then engaged into a heated exchange where he repeatedly used the N-word. This was all footage caught on people's cell phones as well as on his body camera. Police Chief Skip Holbrook released this statement. After reviewing the video from that night in 5 Points, it is evident that the actions of Sergeant Walker were a clear failure to fulfill the expectations and standards of our department. The repetition of the racial slur and failure to de-escalate the situation were unexcusable. Walker is suspended as well as the waiting on an outcome of a disciplinary command review board process.
The state of South Carolina is mourning the loss of Chadwick Boseman, a 43-year-old actor who lost his fight with colon cancer this weekend. Boseman, a native of Anderson, South Carolina, is most known for his role as the Black Panther and as Jackie Robinson in the movie 42. Boseman battled colon cancer for 4 years while receiving chemotherapy treatments and surgery in between filming. Following the news of his passing, many around the nation and the state of South Carolina took to Twitter to honor the late actor's life. In a tweet, Senator Tim Scott thanked Boseman for being a bright light. Nancy Mace, a candidate in South Carolina's District 1 House of Representatives race, tweeted that the passing of Boseman is an immeasurable loss. Governor Henry McMaster ordered the flags at the State House to be lowered to half-staff on Sunday to honor Boseman.
And of course, our hearts go out to his family, somebody that will definitely be missed in the community, for sure.
Absolutely.
After the break, we'll have Bryce Glenn with your weekly weather. All flags, including the one at the South Carolina State House, will be flown at half-staff until...
The alumni help inform South Carolina legislators about the many ways that USC benefits
Baseball has started off their 2020 campaign 4-0 after sweeping Holy Cross,
South Carolina at the Carolina State Fair. It is the national and international...
13 cases of infected people in the U.S., but experts here at USC say there is no reason.
Tonight is doing their comedy sketches. That's another branch of SGTV. It's a big deal. It's going to be
60 again, but those showers are showing up. Tuesday will be 68th Super Bowl.
In 50 years, they took down the San Francisco 49ers 31.
First Filipinos in California in October of 1587.
Chief Meteorologist Bryce Glenn here with your weekly weather. We're going to jump right in with our weather headlines. First off, we have a stormy start to the week tonight and into tomorrow, especially in the afternoon. Slight jump in temperatures on Wednesday. We're going to have a nice hot day on Thursday as well. Some pop-up storms as a result of that surface heating, and all in all, a very humid week ahead. For our high temperature trend this week, we're going to start out tomorrow at 93. Here's that jump in temperatures I was saying. 96 on Wednesday, 97 on Thursday, and on Friday. But we dip down into Saturday at 90 degrees and even further into Sunday at 88. For our highs tomorrow, we are going to be looking at a fairly warm day up in the upstate at 85 in Rock Hill, 84, 85 in Greenwood as well, 89 in Florence, a little bit warmer down here in the Midlands, and in Columbia at 89 as well, 89 in Sumter and 88 in Orangeburg, 87 in Aiken, down along the coast, a little bit cooler, 87 in Myrtle Beach, 87 in Charleston, and 89 in Hilton Head. Right now in Columbia, it is a little bit cooler out there, a little bit cooler than it was earlier. It's still pretty warm, 83 degrees at the moment. Feels like 90 because of that heat index. With a south wind of 5 miles per hour, humidity at 77%, so it's pretty muggy. We're going to expect a few showers popping up here and there. So it's going to be hot and rainy throughout the evening. Local time is 7:12, and we can expect sunset to be at 7:50 p.m. All right, for our weather this week, tomorrow, like I was saying, we should expect some chance thunderstorms in the afternoon, especially at 93 degrees. Wednesday, we're going to be at 96 with a low of 76. Partly cloudy out there, some clouds popping up here and there. Thursday, it's going to be clear and hot. And when I say hot, I mean very hot. It's going to be heat index of at least 100 at 97 degrees. Friday is going to be just the same temperature with some pop-up storms here and there. Saturday, we can expect some more storms at 90. And Sunday, the same idea. Storms are very likely.
Follow up a painted trail.
Every week,
Been hit by
a new performance. That will blow your mind.
You're watching the Greenhouse Concert Series on SGTV News 4.
Welcome back. I'm Kay Crenshaw with your sports update. Well, the reigning national champion LSU Tigers will be without one of their top receivers this fall, as news came out yesterday that Tigers wide receiver Jamar Chase plans to opt out of the college football season to train for the NFL draft. Chase is slated to be a top 10 pick in April's draft after he led the FBS in receiving yards and touchdowns last season and was awarded the Biletnikoff Award, which is given annually to the country's top receiver. While it might not have been the Gamecocks in Williams-Brice Stadium or the Tigers in Death Valley, we did have a college football game this weekend. On Thursday night, in the opening game of the 2020 season, we had Central Arkansas taking on Austin Peay, and we had fireworks from the start. On the very first play from scrimmage, we saw Austin Peay running back C.J. Evans take it 75 yards to the house for the first touchdown of the season. But it wouldn't be enough as Central Arkansas got the win 24-17. And finally, the sports community is mourning the loss of longtime Georgetown men's basketball coach John Thompson Jr. Thompson spent 27 seasons as the head coach of the Hoyas from 1972 to 1999, reaching the Final Four 3 times and winning the 1984 national championship. His 596 wins in his coaching career got him inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame in 1999. Thompson was 78. And Kendall, a big loss there for the basketball community, known as Big John, for his impact on so many people, from Patrick Ewing to Allen Iverson. His legacy will surely live on.
It surely will, and I think all of his players and fans at Georgetown, along with just sports fans in general, are really going to take this loss hard, but his legacy will continue on, as you said, Kate. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us tonight. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at SGTV News 4 to keep up to date on all things USC. For SGTV News 4, I'm Kendall Smith.
I'm Kay Crenshaw. Have a great week, Carolina. Forever to thee.